welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first Shop My Stash video of the year. So I uploaded a Shop My Stash over a month ago. It was the last official video to go up before Vlogmas, so I'm excited to get back to it. We had a Christmas palette that I used that was so much fun, but it's time to put that away because it's Christmassy and we're not in that season anymore. And I'm excited to pick out a whole new slew of products to use throughout the month of January. I do think I might keep the Vive palette in rotation. We'll see. I just am into using that, so I think I might keep it into rotation because I do like it so much. But we're gonna add some more eyeshadow palettes to the mix, and of course other makeup in general. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it and shop my stash for the first time this year. All right, so as usual, I'm gonna move this tray to get to the primers first. All right, so for primer, I'm gonna pull this Say Glowy one out. It is so beautiful on the skin, provides such an extra glow, while also being somewhat hydrating for me, which I need right now because my skin is so dry, and I just need that extra oomph of hydration, to be honest. Then for foundation, I wanna pull this Tarte Shape Tape Cloud Coverage. I love this foundation and find that nobody really talks about it except for Kelly Gooch. It is such a good foundation. It's like slightly mattifying without being drying, and I think it'll pair really nicely with the Say. Then instead of a full-on concealer, I'm gonna keep the Catrice True Skin in my rotation and pull this Catrice Under Eye Brightener and just give it some love. I love this stuff, and it may or may not be featured in an upcoming dupes video. It is so good and really under talked about, especially in the US now that Catrice is so much harder to get, but you can get this on Amazon. That's actually where I got mine, and hopefully it's still available. If it is, I will link it in the description down below, and of course you can get it on Catrice's website, but it is so good and definitely a dupe for a very, very popular one that you may be able to see in this frame. All right, so now I'm at my blush, bronzer, and highlight drawer, and I know for sure that I want to pull back out this blush. I just talked about this in my favorites of the year. This is the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. This is in the shade Goldie Cassis, and as you can see, it's a very cold girl, quote-unquote, shade. It's like a purpley shade. It's kind of shimmery, but not really super like sparkly, just as a nice sheen, and it is beautiful on the skin. I love this and have been dying to pull it back out. Then to pair with it, I want to pull this Uoma bronzer. This is the Double Take Contour and Bronzing Powder, and as you can see, it's very light, and I talked about it in my favorites from 2023 as well. And honestly, this was something that won me over that I didn't think was going to. It just adds the softest dimension without it being obvious that you're wearing bronzer. It is so beautiful on the skin. They have so many shades. I love it, and since that video, I've been wanting to pull it out and use it again. Then for highlight, I want to pull this product that I don't hear anybody talking about from Treloose Beauty. It's their highlighting duo. It's a cream highlight and a powder highlight. This is in the shade Playa Dreams. I'm most interested in the cream highlight right now, but I will also play with the powder highlight. This is just a product that is so good and so under talked about, so underhyped in my opinion. So I have decided to keep the Vive 90s palette in rotation. It is just too pretty to not keep in rotation, and it's so perfect for the season with the cool tones and just the grungy look. I know that's kind of coming back, so I'm kind of loving it. And so because of that, I definitely want to keep this in rotation. I think this is the first time I've ever repeated a product, but we all probably knew it was going to be an eyeshadow product that I eventually repeated, so here we are. This is the first product I'm going to continue to use, and I'll try to make sure I switch it out during the next Shop My Stash. Besides that palette, I'm going to pull this Golden Nudes palette that Thomas got me for Christmas. This is just the perfect everyday palette. I love the neutrals. You know I'm leaning towards the left middle shade and the left top shade for everyday use, so I definitely want to grab this and try it out. I have high hopes that it's going to be really good. So now I'm at my other eye drawer, and I'm only going to pick one thing over here. I'm just going to pick a mascara that I haven't been loving. I don't hate it, but it's the Cali Ray one. I talked about it in my last feed reviews. It's just okay. It's got a decent wand. I like it okay, but I had such high expectations for this because so many people have been raving about this, especially like at the mid to tail end of last year. And I just didn't feel like it lived up to the hype. So I'm gonna use it, hopefully use it up within this Shop My Stash or maybe the next one. Just try to kind of use it up because I'm just not super into it, and I don't think I would repurchase it again. So I'm at my lip drawer now, and I really do kind of need to branch out a little bit in the lip liner area, so I'm gonna pull this Hard Candy one. This is the Insta Pout lip liner in Perfect Match. Honestly, this is one of those lip liners that I love to kind of put all over my lips and then top with like a lip balm or a tinted lip balm. So that's how I'm going to use it. I do really like it. I don't know if I would repurchase it again because I do love my Rimmel and Milani one so much, but it is really beautiful and very inexpensive. So if you're looking for like a drugstore lip liner, this one is a solid choice. Then I'm going to pull this one from Merit that I haven't used in so long. I believe these are called the Lip Signature lipsticks. This is in the shade Baby, and this is what it looks like over here. It is like a pinky nude, and I think it's going to be nice because it's more hydrating. Like, it's not super slippery, but it's got like a little bit of a slip to it in the best way, and it just looks so good on your lips. This is a lipstick formula that I think is going to be one of those like that stands the test of time because they're just such a great lipstick formula for all generations. And I know this got a lot of hype when it first came out, but it hasn't been talked about much since, and I'm gonna give it some love here because it really is just such a good lipstick. Other than that though, I think I'm gonna kind of just keep the e.l.f. lip oil in rotation that I have in my purse, and the Sunday Fridays in Vanilla Beige that's also in my purse. This is a different shade because I don't really feel the need to pull any other like more vampy lipsticks out, because I don't, if I'm gonna have a vampier eyeshadow like the Vive one, then I want to kind of make my lips more neutral so it's not too much happening at once, like a bold eye and a bold lip. And honestly, my lips just get so chapped this time of year, so I'm gonna stick with that Merit lipstick and the like lip oils and lip balms I have in my purse, and I think I'll be good. So that is it for this Shop My Stash video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did end up keeping the Vive palette like you saw. I just cannot get enough of it. It's so good. But we added some more fun eyeshadows in there, as well as just a whole new slew of products to use. The first month of this year, I'm excited to get back to it. I love doing Shop My Stash because it makes me use the products I have and the products I really do enjoy using, or it allows me to use products that maybe I don't really know how I feel and I can kind of form an opinion while I'm testing them out for the month. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of my Shop My Stash series. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss out on my next video. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you haven't checked out the rest of my Shop My Stash series, I have a whole playlist. I'll link it up here and down below, and you can go check it out. See all the makeup I've selected over the past, I don't know how many episodes is it, 5, 6? I don't know. In the past, you can see which products I have picked out for myself, and also just check out the rest of my channel if you haven't already. See if you like what I put out there. I do beauty, I do lifestyle, we do kind of like a whole slew of things, and if you think that you'd like that, go check out my channel, see if you do like it, and if you do, subscribe. Like I said, I'd love to have you stick around long term. But anyway, that is it. So I hope you guys have the best rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!